Alright, welcome to Wildcard Wednesday. This is probably the newest game I've ever played on the series. It's kind of funny. It's a good game though, even though it looks like this. Can't unlock this one, right? Yeah. Restock instead of one. 2 lives when you launch Nubby. Okay. Yeah, I have gotten an infinite on this guy, but I still need to beat the game on original. This game, this is also going to be like part review of this game because it's so new. So basically, this game's whole thing is you have Nubby. I'm gonna turn down the goddamn fucking audio because it's like way too goddamn loud for some reason. Basically, the whole point is you have to launch Nubby and you have to reach a goal of pegs popped. These will be worth 2. When I hit them, they will halve and then be worth 1. And then when they hit 1 and then get hit again, they're gone. So the main goal of the game is to just get that round goal. If you get past it, well, if you get past it the first time, it just restocks the machine once. But if you get past it more than once, then you get more restocks equaling bigger point values in the machine. And each additional restock also gives you a coin. And each additional restock also refills one of your lives. You use a life every time you shoot. See, I got it back right after. You can re-roll where these orbs are in the machine every time before you shoot. So even if I had lost a life and didn't get the goal, then I would still be able to refresh afterwards. And then eventually there will be a shop where I could spend my coins right here. You can obviously just buy things, put it up here. Then you have to unlock these 3 slots every time. You could also freeze an item in the shop to make sure that it doesn't go away. Kind of gonna be weird to grab just this, but each item is pretty self-explanatory in its little description. I personally like a couple ones. Crazy Straw is one that I want to use, but I've never really got it to work too well, but we could see. Crazy Straw scales off of the amount of times that I've jumbled, which is the like board reroll. Oh yeah, there's also little special event rounds. This one I think is the most common. It just makes 3 gold chunk orbs, which are always going to give you a coin when you hit them. Even if you lose a life, which is kind of cool. I should have re-rolled there. There we go. Yeah, see, now I'm missing a couple lives, but I can get those back if I get enough points. There's also perks as well. I'm gonna take Lunar perk. So that's item slot 6. So my main goal right now would be to open up item slot 6 after getting a couple more items to help me stay alive. So that way I can put a good item that is a little hard to trigger into item slot 6. Just that. And then that. Sometimes the early game is the hard part, and then sometimes if your build isn't that great, the late game is the hard part. I think right now it would be the early game. I just need to get to a good point first. Not like that at all. Come on. That was so close to getting me a second restock. Just extra money will help, but I don't know how much, considering I don't even know if I'm going to pass this round. I will. Alright. Yeah. The early game can be a little difficult if you don't get the right items. Or if you just can't get... Sometimes the board just kind of does screw with you a little bit. Like that. It's great. Oh my god, I am so bad at this game. At least I got a life back. I do like seal, but oh yeah, freezing them like this makes it so that way they won't get here it says it right here, I think. Yeah. If you freeze an item, it won't go away when you leave the shop or when you re-roll. So it's good to keep a good item if you could find it, like before you're gonna need things to make it good. I am doing so bad. There we go. Getting some of my lives back, that's good. I'd say my favorite strategy that I've found so far has been this one's kind of good, but I like this one. The spring one you kind of want to stack like a couple of them because you could also stack these perks as well. But my favorite strategy so far has been the Happy Seal and Goose Infinite. These are the only one that I've actually found in game yet. Oh, it is right goddamn there, huh? I can't afford it though. Basically, when this guy, you need a certain number of perks to make this infinite work as well, but if you have this guy, he slaps pegs, which counts as pegs halved, and then this guy goes off of pegs halves and then gives you a ton of points. So you just want to have them basically. Yeah, bad layout. Okay, a little bit better. I just did not hit the good peg at all the entire time. There we go. Yeah, these ones, if you hit this, it'll give you the, instead of like actually hitting this, it'll hit the most like had peg, or had peg. Most point worth peg or whatever. This can get you to the black market. I don't think I'm gonna have enough money for it, so I'm not even gonna go for it right now. Yeah, you need to get a decently strong start, but the game does, okay, well, not if you do that. The game does give you the tools necessary most of the time. Okay, come on then. Let me in there. Flamethrower is pretty good early. Should just need this for it now. Flamethrower works really good off of clumps of points, and I immediately just threw Nubby to the wind. Okay. Void perk is really good. It's just gonna, I'm gonna have to hopefully build into it. Squid is also very good. Squid is basically just a blue player, Blatro, stuff like that. Okay, an awful board. Still got it to work at least. Let's hope that this gives me more money than I'm putting in. It did not. Okay. Well, great. Board is not exactly being the best to work with right now. Okay. Should be decent. Ooh, 2 rares, or ultra rare as well. Yeah, if you buy the same item and put it on top of each other, it upgrades it. You could also sell items as well. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be doing that next, hopefully. Upgrading Flamethrower basically makes it more consistent. Until I upgrade this one, though, it will not upgrade the copied version. The perk I just got is really good for early game. It basically just, as long as this slot is empty, it will create a shop item and then trigger it a couple times. Now, if I can get... It's basically just down to getting some decent shop items, which will allow you to get your rerolls back, which is good. See, now I am made of money. If you manage to board clear, you get extra bonuses as well. Just surprised I got through that one. It was kind of really bad loadout. I'll take zombie for now. Yeah, once you get all unlocks, you unlock the cafe, which just has some food stuff which can give you perks or coins or whatever. The dino is like actually really bad. I don't like him. He doesn't do a lot good for anything, in my opinion. There's a tree. There's probably fringe cases where you can use them pretty well, but I don't know. Oh, I can't even buy it yet. Unfortunately, this just equals net nothing. I will just do that for fun, and there's also something for eating the food. There's a perk. So... eventually, I will become back my money. Eventually. You should traditionally check the Nubby Cafe first. I should have done that, but... this one might be the enemy because of how bad it is to hit that. Yeah, it might be over. If I can avoid hitting it, okay. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, because that one just copies whatever that one's at. Slot 5. Sure. I will become back my lives, maybe. I almost died there. Let's buy... Nope, let's check the cafe first. I filled out the first slot because I want to not take up more slots from the void perk. Come on. Flamethrower, carry me home. Nope. You do get stars to unlock new stuff as well. There are also challenges to do. Different little item skins. Quite a few achievements. Not too many though. Definitely not as much as like Isaac or anywhere near Isaac. It's around Balatro level where a lot of them are just like complete all of the whatever. So get all of the people like these guys. They're called supervisors. Are we gonna go pants? We'll go double pants. Double pants. So now I just want to hit a ton of pegs, basically. Okay, not like that. See, now we're moving with the double pants. This one's also good. Cheese house. As you can see, I'm Cheese Nubby. This is actually a Nubby skin. It normally looks like the life icons, but I am Cheese Nubby. There we go. I will become back my Munyon. It does say the lowest one, right? Oh, it's just random. Okay. Let's show off what the key does. More pants. Let's go. Let's see, will I become back my money? Perfect. More Munyon. This is good. And I do that. This is awesome. Alright, so what the black market key is, it just opens it and then you get a cursed item. Most of these are pretty good, but they cannot be force triggered through like this or whatever. Basically anything that does force trigger cannot do it. I like Wingless Fly. I'm just gonna take him. Okay. Nope. Come on. Get me in there like swimwear. Alright, there we go. Wingless Fly is pretty good if you can get it to be consistent. Okay, something like that. It does make my architect, that's not even what it says. It does make that perk worse to upgrade my items, but it also makes it better because they'll just be better items for when they get triggered by this or by natural causes. Like House of Cards will re-trigger these, so that's pretty good. I don't know when the actual multiplying comes in. I don't know if it comes in at the exact point of when you pop your first peg, or like in total. So I'm gonna wait for now. Finally, some Munyon. It does look like I'm getting the 1.5, like whenever. Check the cafe first. Yeah, so now every 1.5 seconds, I'm getting 9,000 points. And whenever I die as well. It is a little hard to force trigger this E block, I think, but if I can, it equals more force triggers on the pants. Hmm. Finally got something that will actually trigger this E block. Darn. Nubby, stop throwing yourself off the map, please. I beg. Hmm. It's at the point where the 3 cheese houses are slowly becoming not worth it anymore. So I will replace them eventually. I could technically also do this. It does mean that my one perk is kind of useless right now, but fine. See, if I was on Twitch, that would have killed my bitrate. I wish I could freeze this guy too. I never said do all that. Come on. Okay. Passable. And got enough to get my life back. Very good. Should probably grab one of the money ones first, but I am not grabbing him. There we go. Almost a board clear. Squeed. I don't know. Let's see. I'll save squid for now using ice. No, maybe I do want squid. I could take squid and then put it over lobster claw or something like that. Or actually, I thought about it for a little minute. I think fly might go soon, probably. It's just not that great right now. I still get enough points without it, so... Just money the cafe. Yeah, goodbye fly. Now I trigger a ton of pants. That's pretty good for right now. And now I'm basically looking out for upgraded squid, maybe. Or maybe not, because these guys will do all that. And I have this perk, maybe not. This run should be safe as long as the final boss is kind enough. Darn, I don't have $20. See, can I get squid? Nope. Not too bad. There we go. Let's check the cafe again. I don't actually think I can get this, can I? Oh, it just adds on. Okay, I thought I had a specific number of room. I'll be honest. Still no squid. Final boss, Tony. No, evil. He's evil. And I win. Awesome. There is a endless mode. I won't really get into that for this video because I think the recording has been quite long already. Yeah. I will quick go back to show off a little bit more though. This is where the Nubby skins are. I really want Parasite Nubby, but I can't goddamn get it. It's too expensive. There's some like rare Nubby skins or whatever car. And there's the item skins. I really like the item skins. I find them funny. E-block. No. But yeah, that's Nubby's Number Factory. It's only like $5 on Steam, so if you want to check it out, you can do that. And it's also coming to mobile, apparently. Alright. Have a good rest of your day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I almost screwed that up. Alright, bye-bye.